All right. You are live. What's up,
Yes, sir.
AJ? How we doing today, bud?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Outdoors with MSA. What is this, episode 23?
Yep.
23?
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like forever since we've done one. Anyways,
It has. Things keep coming on a Friday.
yeah,
But,
it's okay.
all right. So this last weekend, there's a little bit of a delay. We'll figure it out. This last weekend, we had the deer camp.
Yep.
Dude, the deer camp was amazing. I had a blast.
It was a great time, man.
I had a little bit too much fun on Friday.
I told you not to Cherokee run it, and I'll be damned if John Cherokee runs it. It was a good
Man,
time. It was a great time.
hey, all I gotta say is to the guys that were out there, if I said something, you gotta take that up with drunk John. Sober John don't have no part of that.
Yeah. It you know, always heard stories growing up about deer camp. I never got to experience that in the early 80s, early 90s. I never got to experience it. And I feel like that was a dying thing. Like, you just don't see people do deer camps no more unless you live up in the Midwest. So for us to be able to pull that off for 15 vets, first responders, and have a good hunt, enjoy the camaraderie, the fellowship, the food over the campfire. I think that was just a really good time.
Yeah, I mean the closest thing I've had to that is being a part of the hunting clubs back in North Carolina. Everybody gets, but it's sitting there over a campfire at that night. So that was a amazing experience. I loved it.
Me too, man. Well, and we even had deer killed, and we were hunting on public land. We camped out on private, but we hunted public. There could have been an opportunity where there were 100 bunch of other people trying to hunt. Uh, but for us to be able to put that many vets out, first responders, see almost all vets or first responders saw deer. So whether they shot or didn't shoot or missed, I had a hang fire on a good 6 pointer. And, with a muzzleloader, that happens sometimes. So,
Yeah, I didn't see anything, but I wasn't really worried about it. You know, me and you get to go all the time. I've seen plenty.
yeah,
This was more about the vets and trying to get them in a spot. Um, I mean, sometimes the deer just don't cooperate, man. Like you get them patterned, and if I put a vet here, he should see something,
yeah.
and it hurts me personally when we don't when the vets don't see something because I'm like, damn, I let them down. But I mean, it's deer hunting.
I mean, we could have hunted that spot 12 times, you know, 12 different days, and that vet hunted the 12th day and just not see nothing where we have. So, it's
Yeah,
hunting. They don't call it killing, they call it hunting. You're trying to get them. So, but it's a good time. It was a great time to be in the woods. I, I kind of misjudged the the pre-rut there. I think that they're just now cranking up. I think last weekend we saw individual or groups of does. Bucks weren't really cruising except for real small bucks like spikes and
I,
four
yeah.
corner
The small
bucks.
bucks are out.
As far as your bigger mature deer, I haven't seen any chasing or anything. Uh, that 6 pointer I had a shot at was a pretty nice one. I don't know if I would have put him on my wall, but I definitely would have ate him.
They eat the same.
Yeah. So, me and you made this little deal, a little bet that whoever shot the first buck was going to have to, the loser was going to have to buy a hat uh, for the other person. Is this bet still going on, or was that for strictly for deer camp?
I think it was strictly for deer camp, but we can keep it going if you want. Get out of here.
Yeah,
We can keep it going if you want.
we're on a pretty big dry spell, so we might as well just run with it and just keep going, We got one last week of muzzleloader season. This is
Dry spell at this point, my guy. I think we're both.
Do what?
I said at this point, we're both born again virgins when it comes to killing deer. We ain't killed one in so long.
Yeah, I know, man. This is the last week of muzzleloader season. Rifle season opens up not this weekend, but next weekend. So I'm surely to goodness, I've already hung up my crossbow. Let's go out there and put some meat in the fridge. I think Mama's getting pretty mad that I ain't killed nothing yet. Had 2 opportunities on 2 different bucks, and I've missed both of them. So.
Wife's starting to think me and you just go in the woods and mess around because we ain't got nothing to show for it.
Well, what the wife don't know won't hurt her. So.
I like that mug.
I appreciate it, man. Yep. MSA mugs. Where's the camera? There we go. Pretty slick mug. Can't thank really designs enough. I believe all of our shirts are finally out. Hoodies are going out. I see you're wearing your MSA shirt. Looks good on you.
It finally came in.
Yeah. With the shipping problems and stuff, I'm glad that it's finally came through and that you're wearing them.
Comfortable shirt. It's very soft. Fits good. So I'm happy with it.
Yeah, they're super soft, man. I like them. Like them a lot. But anyways, well, you got any plans for this weekend? You gonna try to go hunting?
Probably try to go. Probably try to go on Saturday or maybe Friday. Sunday I'm gonna take the day off.
Are you? I'm going tomorrow, for sure. It's gonna be cold. Peak movement I'm expecting to be right at daylight, and then probably for another 4 hours or so as we're working our way up into a full moon. So I expect early morning movement, and most likely a lot of bucks cruising. I mean, I'm hunting a lot of scrapes. So that's what I would focus on right now. Scrapes.
Yeah, well, I don't have a muzzleloader, so it's still bow season for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's understandable. You getting them or what? Kill him.
First kill of the year.
Ought to put a man on him. Man. So.
Ain't much meat there.
Right. Anyways, well, one of the first responders. Well, I think we should show everybody the pictures of our deer camp.
Yeah.
Kind of talk.
Yeah, let's go over the deer camp.
Yeah.
Say what it was cold.
Oh God, dude, it was so cold Friday. Friday night, I froze my butt off, man. Changed it around a little bit Saturday, so I didn't freeze to death. This is one of our deer camp photos. This is a group photo. A couple of the vets had to leave. One of them's grandma is not doing so well, and they gave her just a couple days. So send some prayers out to John Morris and his family. We'd really appreciate it. So it was a great deer camp, man. No fire.
I think this one had a few more.
Do what?
This picture had a few more in it.
Yeah, so that's got everybody in it. John Morris, and Ed Hamlin, Adam, and John Raymond, Gabe Lane, Tom, David, you, me. It was a great hunt. That's Gabe. He's a first responder. He shot that 4-pointer Sunday morning. coming out of a beaten field onto some public. Good shot. Nice buck. Good eating buck. That's John Raymond. They had a little side bet going Friday night because of John's Cherokee run tactics there. So, anyways, there was a pool of, I think it was like $100. And it was whoever shot the first deer was going to win $100. And so John Raymond sent a picture at 7 o'clock in the morning, laying beside the doe. So it's a good time. It was a big doe too, covered in fat. You can tell it been eating a lot of acorns and crops,
Soybeans.
Yeah. I mean, they're loaded with fat. I was impressed at how much fat was really on these deer. It's thick, quarter inch, half inch thick.
Yeah. Yeah, they were good deer.
Being that this was your first muzzleloader season, and you borrowed David's muzzleloader, are you going to purchase a muzzleloader for next season?
If I come across one at a good price, maybe. But with the way that primers and all that are to find right now, I mean, I almost picked one up the other day, but without getting the primers and the powder, what's the point?
Yeah. It is tough to find stuff right now. But I think all that'll end in time. Give it another year and it'll probably be easier to get. Just people can't keep up with the demand right now. There's such a high demand for everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Gabe was nice enough to send you that deer mate home with you. Did you get it all processed out?
Yeah, I processed it out. Had a couple deer steaks when I got home. They were great. I made some snack sticks. I liked them. They turned out pretty good. It's a lot of work though for the snack sticks. And then I used the jerky gun and made some strip jerky. It's all right, but I still prefer the method of just cut the meat into strips, marinate it, and then dehydrate it.
I love mine through a jerky gun, man. Still marinate it, everything, just in a ground form, and then make the jerky sticks out of it. So
yeah,
that's how my
I should have done that too.
That's how my pa used to.
Well, that was the first time I had used a jerky gun, so I was going strictly off the instructions that came in the pack with the curing salt and all that. My only issue with that is, okay, the curing measurements were probably great, but as far as the seasoning measurements, bruh, nah. I like to taste my food. Yeah. So the second batch I made, I threw a lot more in, threw some red pepper flakes in, spiced it up a little, because man, I just can't do dry jerky.
I hear you, man. I don't like dry jerky either. So, anyways, well, what type of rifle are you gonna hunt with next week?
Oh, 308 Mossberg, the Mossberg Patriot, man. I fell in love with the Mossberg rifles about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. And
they're just my go-to, man. I love their bolt. I love their price. One, it's really competitive with the some of the lower end rifles, and then I'll throw a nicer scope on them. The scope I got on the 308 is a Vortex 6x. .18, which might be a little much for the woods we're hunting. When I went and sighted that thing in, 3 shots, dialed it down, she was good to go.
Awesome. Well, what type of ammo are you using?
Oh, so I tried 2 different types. I tried the Hornady. I can't remember what it was. One of the Hornady brands, and it wouldn't pattern very well. But that PMC soft point, man, that stuff was on. It was on point.
Yeah. I'm gonna be shooting a 243, and I'm shooting Federals, 100 grain.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah. We got some different places to go deer hunt this fall that we need to go to. We need to go hunt down in Pikeville. We usually try to go there once or twice a year. So we got there. I got 800 acres I picked up off a tree nursery back there in the spring that we need to go hunt. It's a little rough. It's all mountain, but it'll be good hunting. We still got to hunt the lease some. Trapping season's coming up, so probably going to start trapping on the lease. So there's a lot of good stuff. We got huge guests coming up for our podcast. Indian Creek Choke Tubes is coming on. Let's see, Indian Creek, there's several. I think Back Off might be coming on, which is a tobacco-less tobacco, or chewing tobacco. And then I think your dad's coming on, ain't he? Your dad.
Yeah. He'll come on.
So
yeah, I'll get it set up with them.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we really need to thank our sponsors.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So I'd like to thank Foxtrot Ammo for being our primary sponsor. Appalachian Custom Calls, Camo Dust, Indian Creek, or not Indian Creek, sorry, Old Indian Tricks for making great cooter juice and rookum juice. Send a prayer out for Dan DeWitt. His mama, he's been having to take care of his mama. So since his brother passed away, so he could use some help as far as thoughts and prayers go. And Michael McGee, I ain't seen any real running, man. I've seen a couple spikes chasing does, but as far as your bigger bucks, I've yet to see any big chasing. So I got a couple.
It's all part of it. It all depends on what part of the country you're in.
Michael McGee's my neighbor.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's my neighbor. He's a good feller. But, we've got some cameras out on public that we need to check. That might be an indicator for what we need to be doing. So what we're missing out on. So I can't wait to check those tomorrow. We'll probably have pictures of that for the next podcast. Hopefully, if the camera took any pictures. Sometimes the memory cards just don't work like they're supposed to. Yeah, that's what you're saying, man.
Shot at. We didn't put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Man, y'all must be neighbors. That must be contagious in the water up there.
It don't count if if you ain't holding his rack up for us all to see. So, but hey, speaking of camo dust and Chris Parnell, he sent us a bunch of camo dust. So let's go ahead and do a giveaway. We'll give away a can of camo dust. Comment the keyword camo dust in this podcast, and we'll draw it on the next podcast. So huge thank you to Chris Parnell. Stuff works. We've been 18, 19 times, and 95% of the deer that we've seen have came downwind or been downwind. Never noticed that we were there. And then the other 5%, I would say, came from upwind to downwind or stayed upwind. So stuff really works, man. As long as you do proper hygiene, keep your hunting close scent free, and don't put them in the dryer when you get them out of the washer. Camo dust, it works.
Yeah, and we talk about us not putting one on the ground yet. It's not that we haven't had the opportunity. I started off the season very picky over what I wanted to put down, and then the others were just out of bow range. So had it been rifle season, we could have both had 2 or 3 by now.
Well, I missed an 8-pointer the first day that me and you hunted public land. 30-yard shot, quarter away, missed him. Just buck fever, dude. Just first buck in bow range. Other than that, see a bunch of deer, and outside of like small yearlings or something, none were in bow range. So I won't go shoot no yearling or nothing like that. And I don't think that'd be good for the podcast show, a little button buck on the camera. So, but and then that 6-pointer Saturday. So that's my missus, man. If I didn't have a hang fire, I'd had a dead buck.
Yeah. And then the last time we did the truck bed confessional, I had hit one with the bow. We tracked a day. I couldn't really tell. I mean, I hit him, but he just, I didn't. I think what happened. So when we were at the deer camp and I was shooting my bow with Gabe, and my pins were actually a little higher than what I thought they were. So I do think I hit them high up on the shoulder. That would explain all the fat and grease.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it. I don't think it hit a major artery or major organ. So. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bud?
Not much, bud. So, I mean, all you gotta do is go hunt that spot tomorrow, and next thing you know, he might be there, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to finish the job, but it's a long season. We still got a little over almost 2 months. So.
Yeah, second week of January is when season ends. So I mean, we got plenty of time to seal the deal. But Mama's ready for backstraps, So, and I ain't gonna lie, I
did see where she says that you might be a better cook than her.
Yeah, it's just because I busted her balls prior to that. So,
I mean, you made nachos, bro. It's like one of the easiest things to make. If you mess up nachos,
that was not nachos.
Oh, the picture she put on there was some nachos.
Nah, it's taco soup.
Taco soup?
Yeah, put Fritos corn chips in your taco soup, man.
So nachos.
Sure. Just a runnier version. So,
yeah.
Anyways, well, man, is it about time to bring in our special guest today?
I'll send the email out.
Okay. Special guest today is Jonathan Schnepp, Tennessee chapter captain for MSA. He also runs Southern Veteran Outdoors. Well, his wife does, not him. But he runs he's the guide for Southern Veteran Outdoors, which is a major deer and turkey outfitting service in Middle Tennessee up around Clarksville. Super good guy.
Right.
Doing some amazing
stuff. I think
it's
sent.
Chapter in MSA as a whole. Duck hunting, if you're a vet or a first responder and you're interested in duck hunting, I think there's like 7 or 8 different duck hunts posted right now.
What's the one in Arkansas that you said not a lot of people have commented on? It's like almost like fully paid for. You got you already drew for it?
Yeah.
No, okay.
But there's like 4 different outfitted duck hunts. There's like 11 different duck hunts, and they're with 4 different outfitters. So it's a ton of duck hunts. I'm not a waterfowl hunter. I don't hunt a lot. A waterfowl never really have or an interest in it. But if you're a vet or a first responder and you want a duck hunt, goose hunt for speckle bellies, these are the hunts to comment on. So
even if you've never done it before, man, it's an experience.
Yeah, I mean, it is an experience. I want to try it one day. I want a goose so we can cook it for Christmas. That's the only reason I want to go goose hunting is to cook a goose for Christmas. That's it. But and there's bear hunts. There's a huge West Virginia bear hunt posted. Super good people. Lodging may be provided. It's not for sure yet. It's at a bear camp. If it's not, there's plenty of hotels in the area. It's with dogs. So you're getting to experience that old time tradition of hunting in groups with a bunch of people and listen to dogs treeing bears, chasing bears. And it's an experience I'll never forget. I've got to enjoy it once up in East Tennessee. And but these people, they're going to take you around on side-by-side, four-wheeler, truck, whatever it is to get you in close to the bear so you can get the shot opportunity on a legal bear.
I will, Mike. I'll hit you up.
So,
yeah, man. Hey, there's nothing better than hearing the dogs running like that. That's my sound.
That's my favorite type of hunting. Rabbit hunting with dogs, man. Squirrel hunting with dogs. It's all fun. And bear hunting with dogs. That was fun. I've never got to experience deer hunting with dogs, and it's something I'd like to do.
I haven't been coon hunting in forever, but that is a blast.
See, I didn't care for coon hunting. You're out there. It's the middle of the night. It's dark. It's cold. I could be in my bed. I could be watching football on TV.
This is why you don't kill nothing.
I hunt in the daylight. Speaking of coons, though, Michael, we got a lease that's covered in coons. I trapped 18 of them last year, this past fall.
Man, I'm getting a picture a day of coons on that lease.
Maybe we can bring you and your daughter out there and put her on some coons after deer season. Let y'all run one day out there. We'll take a couple bets and see if we can't get some coons killed.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't bringing the coons to you. I'll take you to the lease and you can.
Man, he's over here sounding like John Raymond. You gonna tie that coon to a tree for me?
Right. I mean, but if we take you, you have to kill them. We're not looking for any coons to survive. So if you tree 10, you got to kill 10. That's just the way I am. I hate coons, so I don't want none to survive. I understand they got an important role in nature, but they're messing with my turkeys, and I can't have that.
Oh, Lord, not the poor turkeys. Anything but the turkeys, Anthony. Gotta save the turkeys.
Well, for a good turkey population, a hen needs at least 2.5 poults to survive each nest. Well, when a coon comes in and they knock those numbers down to where only one or less than 2.5, the population of the turkey's down. So if I kill 40 coons, whether coon hunting and trapping, and it raises it up to 2.5, I'm good.
I'm about to get my second kill of the season. Let's go. Oh, he went under the table.
At least you killed something but time.
Bro, that's all I kill is time. Will you just land? I dare you. Bitch. I don't know where he went, but he ain't happy.
But, you've talked several times about, climbing. Have you ever thought about going to a saddle?
I thought about it. I was actually going to purchase the saddle right before I bought that new tree stand. Just for the lightweight of it.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I'm a heftier boy, and I just don't fully trust my life in a saddle. And I get it; it's safe if you do it right, But man, I get absent-minded. I'm not the brightest guy in the world, so I'm gonna keep to what I know, and I barely know it.
Right. I've thought about it, but what's pushing me away from it is because I've known people who have fallen from it, and it has affected them. And that's the point I'm trying to get at is my climber is a great climber. 10 pounds, I can walk 5 miles and not break.
Yeah, if I had a different seat, it'd be a great climber if I had a different seat.
Exactly. That's the only negative thing about my climber is that my seat sucks horribly. So we need to go out to the lease and get your other climber so I can steal the top off of it and try to run my climber with your top. Just for a little more comfort, I guess you could say.
Yeah, man.
Take better naps. Some of the best sleep you'll ever get is in the woods, man.
No doubt. I just can't go to sleep. I get too excited. I think I'm gonna miss something. I can't take a nap in the tree.
No, man. I don't know where Snap is. I figured he'd be in by now.
Yeah, I sent the invite. I checked, and it said sent. So.
I ain't no telling, man. You know.
Nah, ain't.
We need to go hunt my Palmer track. We've had a lot of deer on camera there. Every day I've been getting pictures. I've not checked the other cameras that are there. There's 2 other cameras that we need to go work on. Check, refresh, and scrapes. For all we know, there could be 2 Boone and Crockett's down there. I mean, I've got a ton of big bucks on camera out there. It's about that time to get down there and look.
Let's get down there and put them on the ground.
Yeah, amen to that, man. So
if we can wait one more week so I can bring that rifle, I'd appreciate it a little more.
Right, heard that. And then the other thing is, I forgot to mention, we got a big time duck outfitter. They're going to be on, I think, next week's podcast. Out of Arkansas, super good guy. Dude lives up here in Tennessee, and then goes to Arkansas and guides duck hunts. And,
this weekend I think they got that. I think they got that turkey shoot up there again. I think David was telling me they're doing another.
Yeah, the Tennessee chapter is a big time turkey shoot this coming week. They had one juvenile
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Rained them out, but they still held it. You know, so if you're up in the Clarksville area and like to do turkey shoots, reach out to MSA and we'll get you the address for the turkey shoot. There's going to be all kinds of good stuff. All of our sponsors for Outdoors with MSA has sent stuff up. There's going to be MSA swag there, turkeys, hams, some great custom pot calls. It's just going to be all kinds of crazy good stuff that you could win in this turkey shoot.
300 Weatherby, Michael. What we out here hunting moose? You going on an elk hunt?
Right. Too big of a gun for me, man. I got that 243.
He's trying to shoot these deer at a mile. He's sitting on top of them power lines.
Yeah. Got that 243 for my daughter. And
look, man, I used to hunt with the 30-06. And after seeing the damage the 30-06 was doing on these deer, and I had no front shoulders left after it was done, I was like, I got to go something smaller. I mean, the 308 ain't much smaller, but that 30-06 was putting too much damage on the meat. But I will give you this. They didn't go nowhere.
Right. Sorry, I was talking to Jonathan Schnupp there. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully he can get it figured out and come on in and we can talk about all the good stuff they're doing. You know, they got all kinds of hunts. I mean, he's posted hunts out of New York, Virginia, North Carolina.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Dude's going insane over it. So, but anywho's, we need to go do some fishing, man.
I mean, maybe after season's over.
Kind of change it up a little bit. You got your camera. Well, I forgot to mention that. We got your camera. So we can start videotaping.
Yeah, the bad thing about it, though, is it was too cold this last weekend to really pull it out. Like, the batteries got zapped overnight.
Yeah.
And being at deer camp, I had no way to charge them the next day, so it was done.
Right. Well, maybe you can bring it out this week, and we can kind of show people what we're hunting. I mean, a lot of people think we're hunting really open woods, and the vets and the first responders that we brought into deer camp can attest that it's thick woods. I mean, if you're hunting with a bow and you can shoot 30 yards, that's really probably what your window is 30 yards or less. But the deer are there.
You'll get some of these shooting lanes, though, where you can see 60, 70 yards.
Yeah.
But,
you know, like where I'm hunting at with a muzzleloader, I saw those deer at 80 yards, but there was no shot until he was 30 yards away.
Yeah, that spot you're in back there, that's some mad undergrowth.
Yeah, it's thick. But the deer's there. I mean, you saw the sign, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean the sign's everywhere, and I truly believe that's where all the big bucks are in that area.
Yeah.
But it's just a little too thick for me.
Right. Well, if you do hunt with me tomorrow, are you gonna hunt down by where Gabe shot that 4-pointer? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good spot. I think you'll kill something.
I'll probably take the bow down there.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna save that spot deeper in the woods behind you for rifle season. You know, I'm really going to try to kill whatever this deer is that's making all these scrapes and rubs. Every time I put rookum juice on anything in there, he tears it up even more. You know, when I first started hunting that spot, there's 20 rubs. Go back in there,
bro.
Spread rookum on everything. There's 100+ rubs.
So speaking of rookum and just scents in general, when Cabe killed that deer, or was it Cabe's or John's? Anyway, when we took the tarsal glands off one of them deer, and I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I put them in my orange vest pocket for a second.
Still there?
Well, I left that orange vest. I left that. No. I pulled a vest. I left it in my truck over the week since I've been back, and I went and got in my truck yesterday. Man, I was like, oh, that was bad, bro. It's been baking in there. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. I'm so glad we take the wife's car everywhere. Dude, if I had to put my family in that car, there's no way. No way. It smells straight.
Kind of like when I spilled cooter juice in my car last year, man.
Yeah.
Woo, boy.
Yeah, I went in there with some Febreze, and then that didn't make anything better. That made it 10 times worse, because then you just got Febreze and.
Yeah.
So I've actually got all the doors open on my truck right now, letting that bitch air out. But I figured that was the best thing I could do. There's a nice breeze today, just let it go.
10 degrees outside, and I got my windows in my car down, my head out the window.
Yeah. So I think it was like the second or third week of archery, and we went out and we had that rookum juice, and I had some other stuff, and I went and I hung my scent wicks up, and one of them got a little messed up. So with these two fingers, I kind of straightened it up. Well, I had all that juice on my hand, right?
Yeah.
I got to my stand. I went to put a dip in. I said, the whole can gone. Just, dude.
I put dip in anyways, whether it tastes like it or not, dude. Don't bother me. Let me see what
you up there on that mountain. You ain't right.
No, I really ain't.
But yeah, man, I'm starting to. I was a little burnt out after deer camp, man. Like that Sunday, I didn't even go out. I just slept in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think only 2 or 3 people even went out on Sunday morning. And it was a great morning to hunt. Between the weeks leading up to that, we hunted on Thursday. Friday, I had to pack and drive down there. Got a little messed up on Friday. I just wasn't right for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, when you put in as many hours as what we have in the stand all season long, you know, that starts to add up. You know?
Yeah.
And hell, it's turned into a full-time job, but in the tree stand. You know, so we got to put some meat on the ground, Dave. We got to get our viewers something to look at. I think we did a good job with the deer camp.
Man, these people got plenty to look at. I mean, look at you, look at me. You really need to see a deer? You need to see a deer that bad, Google it.
I heard that. So, but other stuff coming up, you know, we start our Msa Turkey Slam starting in December. We've got that all designed up and ready to rock and roll.
Bro, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go turkey hunting with you this next year and see if you can't turn me on to them, because I don't get it.
Oh.
I don't get it.
Oh, you'll get it opening day. Opening day, dude.
So I tell my wife. I hope she ain't watching.
Do what?
I said, I hope she ain't watching. I hope she ain't one of the few people watching us act a fool.
Wife or my wife?
Either one. Either one.
Oh, my wife watches. Sometimes. All the time. Usually after we air it. And then she's like, I can't believe you said that. So, anyways, well, I mean, we've done everything we can to get John in here. I mean, we're trying to delay it. And I don't think he's going to be able to get in, man.
No? Was it the invite?
Well, I don't know. He said, I've checked my text. He said he's clicked on the link or something. So,
you know what? I didn't even send him the invite.
I thought you did.
I sent him an email. I did not send him the link to join.
Good grief.
I knew I was missing something.
Man. So, but like I said, if you're up in the Clarksville area, Saturday around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, there's an amazing turkey shoot going on.
All right. Tell him to check his email now. Hey,
sponsors real quick.
I never said I was a smart man. I sent the man the email. I happened to forget to put the link to join. This is why we need a producer. Mike, come produce this for us, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here to talk and be beautiful.
Was Mike the one at the deer camp?
Yeah, he's the one that showed up on Friday.
Okay. He's weak.
He's weak. Yeah, well, I mean, it's the Air Force. I don't know what you really expect of him.
Right. So, let's run through our sponsors one more time, and then hopefully by then, John's got it figured out.
It should be a little easier. Oh, here he is right here.
Okay. Hey, John, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
Good. Hey, Heather.
Hey.
Oh, man, that's my bad. I sent you the email. I just forgot to send you the link to join.
Yeah, I got an empty email, and I was just like, well, I guess they don't want me.
I started thinking about it. I was like, man, I know I sent him an email, and I was like, I didn't put anything in that email.
So
That's my bad.
Masterminds behind Southern Veteran Outdoors, great outfitter in Middle Tennessee. If you're looking for quality deer hunt, quality turkey hunt, she's the lady to book with. You need to go to her Facebook page, Southern Veteran Outdoors. And John just does all the legwork. I mean, he's the one that's put boots on the ground, but she's the mastermind behind it.
Pull it down. I guess you're forgetting one other one, too.
Oh, look at that beautiful baby.
Gunner.
It's a beautiful dog, man.
Yeah, that's the trap.
Yeah. Awesome. So you got a turkey shoot coming up Saturday. I think we need to hit on that just a little bit, and then we can go right in and talk about Southern Veteran Outdoors and what the Tennessee chapter is doing and what else you got going on.
Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow we got the second turkey shoot, the fundraiser for the Tennessee chapter for MSA. I know last year it's pretty much on track to work like it did last year. The first day it rained that morning, and then the rest of the day was fine. And the second day we have the shoot, it triples. I don't know what it is about that second day. I guess the closer it gets to Thanksgiving, people are looking for birds. But
with the price of turkey right now, I wouldn't be surprised with it, man.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the prices to go up that much on turkeys and hams. I couldn't believe it once I seen the prices on them.
I looked at hams yesterday. We went shopping for Thanksgiving. I looked at hams. It was like $40 for a ham. About that.
Yeah. Hey, to everybody who watches this, you need to go get your stuff now, because in 2 weeks, forget it. It's gone.
Or you could just come down to Erin tomorrow and win one for $3.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
Dang.
Yeah, we even put more targets up this year.
Good. I hope you have a great turnout.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Other than that, deer season's almost finished with us. We got one more client left. Still 100% opportunity shot. We actually just had a guy that left this past weekend, man. He had the biggest deer of the season walk right up on him within 25 yards.
Oh, no shot.
Yeah, I mean, he was at 100 yards when I was eyeballing him, and he just walked right up to us with another 10. And I told him to wait. And eventually he got broadside, gave us a perfect shot. He let the muzzleloader go, and all it did was pop.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess last week or the week before, he went out to Catoosa, and he said it was raining. I guess he got his primer wet.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yep. I'm about to lose that property in about a week and a half. So I guess I'm on a mission for the next couple of days.
Well, did you get one this morning? I know that you were supposed to go hunting this morning. Did you get one?
I had too much stuff going on. I had to go fix one of the tires on my truck. I still got to go back and do that. Then got a couple other things I got left to do, but I'm going to try to go back out there this evening. See if I can't wrap him up this evening. He seems like he's only moving in the evening anyway. I've only seen him once in the morning.
Now, Miss Heather, the mastermind behind SVO, do you ever get out there and get to shoot the deer that you put all these great clients on?
I'm not really a deer hunter. I'm more of a turkey hunter gal. So I let him do the deer hunting. I'm not quiet enough, according to him. I move too much.
So I know you got a bear hunt to draw today.
She'll definitely put a turkey down real quick.
Yeah, I bet. I know that you got a bear hunt to draw today, but if you want to go ahead and just talk about some of the things that the Tennessee chapter's got coming up outside of your turkey shoot, as far as deer hunts goes, or what hunts are currently posted that you've found here lately.
And I don't know if I'd be able to remember everything. I've got a lot on the table right now. I know. I believe we still have 2 more deer hunts to draw for. The one in New York, I believe that one's coming up on the 19th. I believe is when they're going to hunt. But I got 2 more deer hunts to draw for. I got the bear hunt that I'm going to be drawing today. I've got a pretty good problem with duck hunts right now. I'm still trying to organize all those. I've got a lot of Arkansas duck hunts coming up. I mean, I've got one I just posted, I believe, yesterday, 2 of them yesterday, and I can't believe nobody's picked up on that yet.
That happens, man.
Any of them. I mean, it fully guided outfitter duck hunt out of Arkansas. And I got another one that was with the same outfitter, but he only wants Gold Star Youth. He's going to be taking Gold Star Youth kids out on February 5th.
Well, if you, to all of our viewers out here watching this, if you know a kid that's a Gold Star child, reach out to us and we can put them on this great hunt with an outfitter out of Arkansas.
Yep. And I'm actually in talks with another outfitter right now out of Arkansas. He wants to do either a duck hunt or a speckle belly hunt. We haven't really figured that out just yet. He said if he was to do a duck hunt, he could do 5 or 6 people with lodging. But he said we could also do a speckle belly hunt where he's got a blind that'll hold 26 men or women. And I got to thinking, I was like, man, that'd be awesome. We get 26 MSA members out there, all shooting speckle belly on the same day. And he's talking about a 2-day hunt, but he wouldn't be able to cover the lodging with that because he only has a lodge that covers 10 people. So We're still in talks and negotiations about that, but I definitely got the hunt. I just got to figure out how we want to do that. And I know he puts birds down. If you guys seen the video that I posted, that Zero Duck 30 video the other day, that was actually the hunt that I was on last week in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And we almost put a 26-man limit down.
Right. Well, that's 2 speckled bellies per person, ain't it?
Yep. I think we put 47 or 40 down with 26 men out there.
It's pretty good, man. I heard they're good to eat. I've never ate one.
Yeah, I heard that it takes a good running with sandhill crane.
Really? I ain't never tried
Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 still in the freezer from last year.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, do you want to do your bear hunt?
But yeah, I've got 2 that we brought 4. No, we got 2 at the taxidermist and 2 in the freezer from last week. So hopefully I can bring some more back.
Awesome. You want to go ahead and do your bear hunt drawing real quick?
Sure.
And this bear hunt out of North Carolina or Virginia?
It's out of North Carolina.
Okay.
And they're actually going to be attending the hunt with the co-captain of Tennessee, Anthony Jones.
Yeah, not me. Different Anthony Jones. Say
again?
I said it's not me. A different Anthony Jones. I'm just the better looking of the 2.
Yeah, All right, let's see if I can make this work.
And he's a boot.
I don't know how to flip the camera.
I don't know if you can, man. If you can, okay.
Right here. Go to back. Yep.
Is that it?
Yep. That's it.
Hold this. Sorry, got some difficulties going on.
It's okay.
Oh, it's all good. It wouldn't be one of our podcasts without difficulties.
Every one of our podcasts has difficulties. It's usually my fault. So I'm glad this one's not my fault.
No, I think it actually runs a little better when you host it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. All I know is there's like 20 different hunts posted on the page right now. You know, and it's insane to try to keep up with. I would suspect that as we continue to grow, I mean, you know, we started February 2019 and here we are in 2021 and we went from 700 members to 3,000 members. And I suspect that it's only going to get bigger. I don't know what happened to him. I think they accidentally left it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So.
But, I mean, eventually we'll probably have to bring somebody in to manage those.
Yeah. Well, I told you if we get big enough, we ought to get us an office so that people like Mike can actually videotape it and do it that way. We do it look professional.
Bro, we barely got enough money to cover gas.
That's a fact.
All you with them rich friends. Tell them we need some funds.
Right. So do you think deer camp next year, do you think we should do it in a different state or do you think we should host it where we did it at?
I think a different state would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do like somewhere like Georgia or South Carolina or Kentucky?
Yeah. I mean, let's just keep it moving around.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind hitting up Florida one year.
That'd be cool. I'll be in Florida in April. So. Be a good time.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, I got 38 people in there.
Awesome.
I got to draw 2 vets. 3rd and 4th are going to be the winners. Let's see. There's 1, 2. So 29 and 35.
Sweet. Congrats.
And then 15 and 25.
Alternate.
They will be the alternates.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys, on getting selected for a North Carolina bear hunt. John's got experience hunting out there in North Carolina after bears. I've never been. Always wanted to. It's going to be a great hunt. And
big old bears.
We can't thank the guy enough for donating his time to provide 2 veterans the opportunity to go shoot black bears.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's going to be a real good time.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. So, as far as SBO goes, are you guys already booked up for turkey season next year? Or are you guys still taking in time?
Yeah, we get booked up as soon as usually we open spots up.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually we don't start booking birds until about Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
But I got so overwhelmed with phone calls and text messages and messages on Messenger. People wanted to book birds because they seen how many birds we were putting down this year. Everybody wanted some. So I told her I was about June or July time frame. I was like, look, we might want to start booking these hunts, before they go find someone else.
Right.
And the night that we opened the booking, it wasn't 8 later, and we were full for the season.
That's awesome.
Man.
That's a blessing, man. That's good.
That's a good problem to
We
have.
get a lot of return people come back every year.
Yeah, we get a lot of return clients.
Good. Well, we need to get people out there to your Facebook page and try to book a hunt for 2023, Man.
We're already trying to start to book for whitetail for next year.
Well, good.
But maybe I can get John to catch the bug.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anthony's gonna try. If Anthony can't do it, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Oh, he's gonna get the bug. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
It's pretty comical during turkey season because me and him are usually texting back and forth. Hey, did you hear anything today? Did you see anything today? Or
I attacked that in 3 days this year, man. Unreal.
Yeah, he claims to be better at turkey hunting than he is at deer hunting, and even if he's 100% better, that's still not great odds for me.
So
yeah,
well, we've about reached our hour mark.
I don't know. We're going to see what I can do with the deer today. I'm not really putting too much faith in today, but Sunday morning ought to be the time. I think Sunday morning is going to be the day.
Yeah, I'm going out tomorrow, so hopefully we can put one down tomorrow. So
Well, good luck, man.
I appreciate it. Good luck to you. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, John, so much for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
About SBO and about the great things that the Tennessee chapter is doing. Good luck on your fundraiser this weekend. Hope that you guys hit it out of the park, raise a ton of funds, so that way our vets and first responders in this great state have more great opportunities to go on amazing trips.
Yeah, we can't wait to get out there and the outdoors.
Awesome. Well, John, let's run through our sponsors real quick, and then we'll go ahead and dip out.
Dun, dun, dun. Bam.
Appalachian Custom Calls, great call company out of East Tennessee. Thank you so much for being one of our sponsors. If you're looking for a great call, go to AppalachianCustomCalls.net or their Facebook page, Appalachian Custom Calls. Camo Dust. Stuff works.
No.
Does Brookham juice. That stuff is legit. Legit. Brookham, Cooter, you need to get them. OldIndianTricksLLC.net or .com. Get you a can. If you're a vet or first responder, you get a discount as well. Camo Dust. Can't say enough about Chris Parnell and the stuff that he provides. There's no need in putting wet stuff on your body during the cold to eliminate scent when you can put Camo Dust on, stay dry, Stay warm. Deer will never even know you're there. VIP broadheads. Best broadheads out there, man. Can't go wrong with them. John can shoot a tree, still load them up, and keep on rocking. So, primary sponsor, Foxtrot Ammo. If you're looking for the top of the line TSS shells to kill ducks, waterfowl, turkeys, or the burglar 3 doors down from your living room couch, Foxtrot Ammo is the way to go. Thank you so much. You guys have a blessed
Get
day.
that vet you know, and get him to join the page, or her. Get him or her to join the page. Let us get them out. And thank you, Jonathan and Heather, again. Y'all take it easy.
Y'all have a good day.